There are two kinds of models of motivation. Firstly, there are process models of how we are motivated. And secondly, there are content models of what motivates us. In this video, I want to go to the roots of the modern research into motivation and look at arguably the earliest understanding of the process of motivation. In the last years of the 19th century and at the beginning of the 20th century, Frederick Taylor undertook a large amount of research into what made people effective and efficient in the workplace. That led him to the idea of scientific management. That if you treated work as a process, and if you treated people as, if you like, cogs in the machine that makes the process work, then you can make that process as efficient as possible by studying how people do things and by tweaking each element of that process. Now, Taylor's work was filled with problems and challenges, but it did lead to a revolution in management and management thinking. And many of the contributions that are subsequently made to scientific management are important today. But for us, in thinking about motivation, we need to take a look at one of Taylor's followers, a chap called Elton Mayo, who looked to see the effect of one particular tweak on the way people worked. In the late 1920s, Mayo conducted a series of experiments with something like 20,000 workers at Western Electric Company's Chicago plant. And he was interested in the effects of light levels on workforce productivity. What he found was that when he studied the workforce and interviewed them and then increased the light levels, productivity increased. So he reset the light levels, consulted the staff, and then lowered the light levels. And what he found was that productivity increased. Almost anything he did to the light levels within a certain reasonable range, productivity increased. Now, scientific management said that if you could get the light level exactly right, then you could get the best results from the workforce. What Mayo found was that it seemed to be that the light levels that they had were exactly the worst possible light levels because whatever you did improved productivity. Mayo thought about this and realised in the early 30s that actually it wasn't the light level that was important, it was consulting the workforce. And this led Mayo to abandon scientific management and be what many people think of as the founder of humanistic management. Now, actually, I would reject that Mayo was the founder of humanistic management. We can go further back to Mary Parker Follett and the work she did, and possibly further back than that. But what Mayo did was he rejected the view that external circumstances on their own dictate productivity. What is far more important is how people feel in the workplace. And when our managers, our leaders consult us and take our opinions into account, then we are motivated and we improve our performance levels, our productivity and our efficiency. So this simple video has one simple message. If you want to increase performance in the workplace, you need to motivate people. And if you want to motivate people, you have to recognize that they are humans. And as humans, each one has individual wants and needs. And we all have a desire and a need to be listened to and engaged with one-on-one. There will be plenty more videos in which we look at other aspects of the process of motivating. But this one is at the core of it. The process of motivation is the process of working with people. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video. There's lots more great management courses content to come, so please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep learning.